15, a senior, Morgan Stavinsky. Also on board, number 25, a junior, Casey Thomas. And guard, number 4, a senior, McKillop Stavinsky. Also guard, number 15, a senior, Marcina Stavinsky. And number 2, a senior, Johnny Jockey. So the week is coach for Manasquan, our assistant Tom, Cedar Creek has tonight's game. This is South Jersey champion, and the third season tournament record 24 wins and 4 losses.
No. Good evening. It's the Boardwalk Honda Game of the Week, produced by Prime Events on right here on 97.3 ESPN FM, and it's a state semifinal game between the South Jersey champion Cedar Creek Pirates and the Central Jersey champion Manasquan Warriors. Tom Williams along with Steve Parker, Joe Fussner, our statistician, and Manasquan in the blue, Cedar Creek in the white, and looks like some Manasquan people are just arriving. We'll talk about that in a moment. But here we go with the opening tap of this game, and it's controlled by Cedar Creek. They work the ball top of the key to Stefanski. We have to be a little more specific there. Marcina Stefanski. Now down the lane is Michaela Stefanski. She turns it over to Marina Mabry. Mabry down the lane at the other end. Shot is short. Got the rebound. Goes to the baseline. Forces it up and in. You know, Steve, last time that Cedar Creek won the state championship 2 years ago, they went into the Tournament of Champions, and who they faced? Manasquan and Marina Mabry. Here's a three on the way by Michaela Stefanski. It's no good. And at the opposite end, a three on the way for Manasquan is up and no good by Courtney Hageman. They get the offensive rebound. Hageman in the lane, no good, and the ball's cleared off by Casey Thomas.
I'll tell you what, they're very fast-paced, Tom. They go up and down the court.
They do indeed. Mabry played for Point Pleasant Beach last year. They won the state Group 1 championship. She was here at Manasquan as a freshman when they were the Tournament of Champions winners. Here's a shot left of the lane, no good, by Marcina Stefanski. And Mabry brings it across half court. Manasquan 23-5, Cedar Creek 24-4. Manasquan won the Shore Conference Championship. Spin into the lane by Samantha Sullivan is no good, and the rebound taken off by Jaffe.
Good block that time by Casey Thomas as she bodied up a little bit.
Feed inside is out of bounds. Last touch by Manasquan. Manasquan coached by Lisa Kokoda. She's 43-14 in her second season. A really good player at Red Bank Catholic when she was Lisa Kaczynski. Went on to play at Manhattan College. RBC was 51-6 in her 2 years in the lineup. Inbounds it comes from Jaffe. Lobs deep to Marcina Stefanski. She moves right with a dribble between the circles, passes left side. Penetrating is Morgan Stefanski, and now they get the ball out high again. Nope, interception. Taken away by Mabry. Mabry down the baseline, pulls up, short shot, no good. Gets her own rebound, that's up and in. 4 points for Marina Mabry. 4-0 the score. Blocked shot by Mabry at the other end as Jaffe attacked the basket. Mabry feeds inside on the fast break, and Bridget Ford is fouled. She'll go to the line.
Well, Tom, obviously, pace of play is exactly what Manasquan wants here. Get it up and down, take advantage of the athleticism of Sullivan and Hageman and Mabry. And Mabry, so far, has got 4 points for them and already to the line already to get the first foul.
Fouls on Morgan Stefanski. Free throw's good by Bridget Ford. Bridget Ford's a 5'9 senior. Also Eva Hart, 5'7 senior. Mabry is a 5'11 junior. Samantha Sullivan, a 6'1 senior. And Courtney Hageman, a 5'9 junior. Sullivan, 1,000-point scorer, is committed to Wagner. Second free throw short, and a rebound by Thomas. 5-0. Cedar Creek across half court on the right wing. And a traveling violation called against Morgan Stefanski. She and her sister Michaela are committed to Goldie Beacom.
First sub, Tom, there. Yeah. You see Blackwell comes in to get a little more height as they try to control the boards a little bit better, Cedar Creek.
Fatima Blackwell, a 6'1" sophomore. She and Thomas will be a formidable inside combination next year. Three is up and no good by Hart. And Cedar Creek has the ball. Racing across half court, Marcina Stefanski. Ball's knocked away from her and out of bounds. It will come in bounds right in front of the Manasquan bench. They get the ball out near half court to Michaela Stefanski. She's between the circles, swings it left side to Morgan. Lob in for Blackwell is too high and out of bounds to Manasquan.
Well, offensively, Tom, obviously, they're going to try to get it down into the big girls, see if they get some foul trouble, but so far, unsuccessful.
On the left wing, it's Ford. Puts it in the hands of Hart, who moves it right, swings it top of the key. Back to Hart. Feed inside. Mabry spins. Left-hander's good.
Great entry pass there, Tom, as they got her with her back on the defender and just used her left hand.
7-0. 6 points for Mabry. She has probably 1,500 points. She went over 1,000 halfway through her sophomore year. Feed inside. The ball's loose on the floor. And it's a held ball situation. And the arrow favors Manasquan.
Cardinal sin of the big guy. Get the ball down below and get the ball down when the little guys can get it. They got to keep it up, keep their strength, and right away they attack the ball once it got to the floor.
Cedar Creek beat Middle Township 56-50 in the South Jersey final 2 nights ago. Feed right on the lane to Ford. She starts a drive, goes back to the foul line to Sullivan. Her shot bounces around the rim, no good. The rebound comes to Morgan Stefanski, and she just lost her balance, fell down, and drew a traveling call.
3 Cedar Creek players there for the rebound, Tom. Unfortunate.
Manasquan will inbound under its own basket. Courtney Hageman to inbound. She holds. Comes all the way out high to Hart. Hart puts it on her hip, now moves right with the dribble and sets up the play. Halfway through the first quarter, 7-0. Manasquan on top. Top of the key, it's Sullivan, swings it left side. Mabry bounces right. Hart with a ball. Takes it all the way to the left wing, bounces inside to Sullivan. Sullivan feeds into Ford, and Ford lays it in off the glass.
What a great look as they doubled Sullivan. She went opposite, wide open for the layup.
9-0. Driving inside is Stefanski. That's McCullough Stefanski, and she's called for traveling. And timeout is going to be called here. Timeout by Cedar Creek. They trail with 3:40 left in the first quarter by a score of 9-0. Coverage also brought to you by the best wishes of everyone at Calvi Electric in Atlantic City. We hope you got out and saw your favorite high school team every single week. And also don't forget to come up and see the state finals. Only up in Toms River. Shot by Mabry's no good. The rebound taken by Thomas. Marcina Stefanski with the ball. Dribbles all the way to the left sideline. Keeps her dribble. Skip pass right side to Thomas. She holds on the right wing. Hands the ball off to McCullough Stefanski. 3 on the way is short. And the rebound is grabbed inside. Racing down court is Hart. She feeds inside. The ball is good by Hageman, who just lifted it over the rim.
Too easy there, Tom. Wide open along the baseline. Nobody picked up the first player down the court.
11-0. McCullough Stefanski bounces inside to Thomas. Power move is up off the back rim, no good. The rebound grabbed inside by Sullivan. She races across half court. Pass to the baseline to Hageman. Forced Hageman out of bounds, and it goes over to Cedar Creek. Here comes Jaffe back in the game.
Joe Fuster gives us a stat here already, Tom, that 8 turnovers unofficially for Cedar Creek already. It's tough to score when you have turnovers, 8 of them in the first 6 minutes of the game.
Stella Clark, a 5'3" freshman, checks in for Manasquan. Two shortest players on the rosters both check into the game. Here's a feed to Blackwell. Spins down the lane, and it's good.
So they're looking for, get the ball down to the big girls. First time they will get on the blocks with her, have the defender on her back.
On the right wing, it's Hart. She drives the baseline, can't get through, but bounces a pass. Foul line shot by Sullivan is no good, off the rim, rebounded by Blackwell. Here goes Jaffe across half court. She gets it back, spins away from the defense. Penetrates, feeds left side. Thomas overshoots. The rebound chased down by Jaffe, but she was out of bounds and was the first to touch it. So it's turned over to Manasquan. At least I think that was the call.
Yeah, that's the call. Cedar Creek's got to relax, Tom. They're getting a couple shots, but they're rushing them. They're not even catching irons, so they can take advantage of the big girls for the offensive rebounds.
11-2. Manasquan leading. They've got the ball, 1:45 left first quarter. Backdoor to Clark, who bobbles, regains. Cedar Creek fans thought it was a travel. They get it back to Clark on the left sideline. She skip passes across. 3 on the way from Hart, off the rim, no good. And the rebound is out of bounds to Manasquan. We mentioned before, there's 3 full sections of fans, including the Creek Crazies from Cedar Creek. There's also 3 sections set aside for Manasquan, and there might be 30 people in them. We still think there's a bus lost. Inbounds to Clark, 3 on the way, too long. Rebound grabbed in the lane by Hageman. She goes to the floor, and she's tied up. Possession to Manasquan on the possession arrow. 11-2 in the state Group 2 girls semifinal here at Williamstown High School. Ball comes inbounds. Hageman Gets a screen, pulls up, 3 on the way, off the rim, no good. Blackwell tipped the rebound, but it came to Ford, and Ford's shot was blocked, but the foul called on Blackwell.
I think he just called out of bounds. It's a quick whistle, though, before the ball was out of bounds. I thought it was a foul also, but they're just calling possession.
So good block by Blackwell, and the ball will come inbounds from Stella Clark. Clark gets it in the corner to Hageman. She skip passes out top of the key, around to Clark, right side, three-pointer, off the rim, no good. Rebound grabbed inside by Ford. Here's a 3 on the way. No good by Hageman, and it's cleared off by Thomas. Jaffe quickly down court. The ball goes through the hands of Marcina Stefanski and out of bounds. 11-2, Manasquan with 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Winner's going to play Sunday at the Pine Belt Arena in Toms River North High School. Not sure exactly what time. Here's a 3 up by Mabry, no good. The rebound chased down by Sullivan, and it's tipped out of bounds. Manasquan possession. .40 seconds left in the first quarter. It comes into Clark. Clark signals the set. Gets it right side to Hageman. 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good. Rebound grabbed by Cedar Creek. Taken off by Mikala Stefanski. She's at the top of the key. Can't get through. Passes to Thomas, right wing. Thomas starts a dribble, swings it outside to Marcina Stefanski. Down to 15 seconds. The ball knocked loose by Mabry. She comes up with a steal. Look away pass down to Clark, and a foul is called. Not a shooting foul, I don't think. It's on Jaffe. Her first, the second against the Pirates. Possession with 10.4 seconds left for Manasquan. Clark to inbound. Clark lobs it out high to Hageman. Hageman tries to feed inside. It's tipped. Blackwell comes up with the interception, but it was tipped by Jaffe. Jaffe quickly down court. Stefanski's shot is good. It's a 2-pointer by Mikala Stefanski. Her first 2 points, and it cuts that lead a little bit. It's 11-4. The Warriors of Manasquan on top of Cedar Creek here after 1 quarter. Boardwalk Honda invites you to check out their always up-to-date Steve, anything jump out at you?
Yeah, Joe Fuster again gives us, both teams are shooting about 25%, Tom, as Cedar Creek's only got 8 shots. Of course, having 9 turnovers has a lot to do with that. Meanwhile, Manasquan's only shooting 5 for 21. So Cedar Creek only down 7, but they're they only got a third of the shots. So if they get some shots up, maybe they can stay in this game.
Comes inbounds to Mikala Stefanski. Cross half court, keeps her dribble, passes to Thomas on the right wing. Thomas with a skip pass across, 3 on the way from Jaffe is off the rim, no good. Thomas rebounds on the opposite side and follows and draws a foul.
Well, they got a good look, even though it's a long 3. Got a good look. They got to, have to get offensive opportunities. You can't keep turning the ball over.
First foul against Manasquan. It's on Bridget Ford, and Casey Thomas will step to the line. They can shoot fouls, this team. First one's good.
Is that usually when they miss one when you say something?
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but
so he knocks it down, though.
They made all those free throws in the fourth quarter against Middle Township, and they've done it in other games this year, too. She makes them both. under intense pressure of the statistics. 11-6, Manasquan. They've got the ball. Hageman to the baseline, can't get through, brings it out. Hart holds. Hart sets up as she moves between the circles. Hart, and she double dribbled. She was going to pass it, then decided to dribble it one more time after she touched it with two hands.
Yeah, real good job by Marcina Stefanski here, denying the pass. Broke up the play before it even started.
McCullough Stefanski across half court, passes right side, and a foul is called. Foul's on Eva Hart. Second against the Warriors, first against Hart. Then it'll come inbounds from McCullough Stefanski. Down the right sideline, down through the lane. She gets it outside, and a three-pointer is good by Marcina Stefanski. And Cedar Creek coming back. It's 11-9 with a minute gone in the second quarter. Hart with the ball. Hart crosses over, gives up her dribble, hands it off to Mabry. Mabry pulls up. Her three's good.
Yeah, that was an answer real quick as Marina Mabry calmly drops the three back on him.
9 for Mabry. It's 14-9. Three on the way. McCullough Stefanski hits the right side of the rim, but Thomas rebounds. Her shot's no good, and she gets her own rebound and is fouled. So she'll go back to the line again.
Good job by Casey Thomas down on the offensive glass, as you said, Tom. Two real good opportunities.
Third team foul against Manasquan, and the second against Bridget Ford. Casey Thomas misses that free throw. It's off to the left a bit. She has another. 14-9, Manasquan on top here. They scored the first, 9 in the game? Was it 9-0?
9-0, correct.
Second free throw's good. 3 for 4 on the line for Thomas. And it's 14-10. Outside, Hart lines up a three. It's off the rim, no good. The ball's on the floor. Looked like a soccer game there for a minute, but a couple people kicked it. It goes out of bounds and possession to Manasquan. What exactly do we think Cedar Creek's playing? It looked like a box and one at one point, and then it was a triangle two maybe, and now it looks like the two big girls are in the middle, and the other three are playing man-to-man.
Matchup, maybe matchup down, two-man zone down low, and the other three matching up, I believe, up top.
There's a full line of brand new cars available for Mabry inbounds. Half court to Hart, who lobs back to Mabry. Just saved it. Back out to Hart, top of the key. She hands it off to Mabry. Mabry guarded by Marcina Stefanski. Moves to the baseline, feeds in the lane. Trying to drive was Sullivan, and she traveled. She got doubled up in there and took an extra step.
Real good defense that time. It's Casey Thomas and the team of Blackwell both got in tight on her. She had nowhere to go.
Cedar Creek with the ball. 2 minutes gone in the second quarter. They trail by 4. Right side, Marcina Stefanski lobs, but just as she lobbed for Casey Thomas cut away. So it's out of bounds to Manasquan.
Yeah,
now Hart's going to sit down and Clark's back in.
Yeah, 2 fouls on Bridget Ford for Manasquan, but again, Cedar Creek's not even getting an opportunity to shoot, Tom, with the 10 turnovers. That's killing them right now.
Top of the key, Clark pulls up from 12. Back rim, no good. Rebound knocked loose by Clark. She's in the lane. Throws a pass to a cutting Hageman, but it's too high and out of bounds. So Cedar Creek will inbound. pirate walking around here behind us.
I was looking for a ship.
There's no Warriors, though. As I said, I'm really surprised how few people are here in Manasquan. Mikala Stefanski brings it outside to Jaffe. Near half court, it's Marcina Stefanski. She hit a 3. Bounces it outside, and apparently she went out of bounds. So it's turned over to Manasquan.
A little confusing on the baseline here, Tom. They have the blue from the three-point arc and the outside, both blue, and just a black line in between. I think the referees had had trouble with that a couple times.
Yeah. Sullivan with the ball, lobs it to Mabry near half court. Mabry wants him to clear out. She gets a screen, it's double teamed at the baseline, and throws it away.
They're letting them play, I will say that. It's been a lot of contact. They're letting them play. She was bottled up a little bit there and threw away the bad pass.
14-10, Manasquan with just under 5 minutes left in the first half. Marcina Stefanski passes right side to Mikala. Back to her, she's open for 3. Got it! Mikala Stefanski hits the three-pointer. She's got 5 points, and it's 14-13.
Nice two-man game. They got it down on the block, pop it right back out for the open 3.
Mabry with the ball. Mabry, top of the key. Passes left wing to Clark. Her 3 is on the way. No good. Rebound by Thomas. Yeah, I think they're playing 3 players man-to-man and the 2 big girls in the middle.
And the big girls are doing a great job on the defensive board right now.
Right. Right wing Stefanski, Mikala Stefanski. She drives to the baseline. Feeds all the way out to Marcina. Left side, Jaffe for 3. It's good, and Cedar Creek takes the lead.
Manasquan's calling a timeout, Tom. They were a little shaken, I think, by the three-point shooting of Cedar Creek.
A full timeout is called by Manasquan. Coach Lisa Kokoda, her team trails 16-14 after leading 9-0. Broadcast of Cape Atlantic League Sports brought to you with the support of the McMahon Insurance Agency, voted National Flood Insurance Program Agency of the Year, specializing in home. Creek started out, what'd you say, 2 for 8? What are they now?
Well, they're 3 for 5 from three-point in this last period here, so that's that's obviously got them back.
That helps a lot.
Helps a lot, and they've done a nice job of getting the ball down low to the big girls and kicking back out, a little two-man game, and they've hit the shots early. They looked like they were rushing them, not getting a good look. A couple good skip passes, and they reversed it, and right now Cedar Creek's doing what they have to, and defensively they've done a real good job down low, taking away the bottom part of the offensive attack for Manasquan.
Ford with the ball, top of the key, swings it right side up Hageman. Mabry with it, pulls up right of the lane, short jump shot, falls in, hit every little bit of the rim, but it dropped in. She's got 11 points, and it's tied at 16.
Quick release there, Tom, too. She had good defense. She got it away very quickly.
Of course, Manasquan wants to get into the transition, which they haven't been able to do very much. Marcina Stefanski travels as she goes into the lane. Ball goes back to Manasquan.
Well, Manasquan's figured out what they're doing there. She had a layup and passed it up because she's expecting to get pressure from the or help from the weak side. It never came. Therefore, she walked.
Bridget Ford out of the game. She has 2 fouls, replaced by Eva Hart for Manasquan. Stella Clark, the little 5'3" freshman, has the ball, bounces it left side to Mabry. In the corner, 3 on the way from Hart. Way too long. Rebound taken by Jaffe. Jaffe lobbed down court to Thomas. Thomas is in the lane. Her shot's too strong. Blackwell, rebound on the other side is no good. The rebound cleared off by Sullivan. Mabry with the ball. Pulls up 16 feet. Back rim no good. Rebound loose on the floor, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Cedar Creek. It's Manasquan under its own basket.
Well, let them both play, I'll tell you that. But I've seen less contact in a football game, to be honest with you. There's a lot of bodies being thrown around here.
Eva Hart to inbound. Clark tying her shoe. holds up the proceedings. 2:55 left first half, tied at 16. Hart holds, fakes again. Now finally lobs to Clark out near half court. Clark gets the screen going right, crosses over in the lane, feeds the ball out to Sullivan. Now has Mabry back to Sullivan at the foul line. Out to Hart, fakes the three, drives the baseline, feeds outside, wide open for three. It's no good.
It's good.
It is good by Hageman. It took a high bounce off the rim and went in. 5 points for Courtney Hageman. 5'9" junior gives Manasquan a 19-16 lead. Jaffe right wing. Crosses over, down the lane, whistle. Personal foul is called against Manasquan. Possession, not a shooting foul. Looks like it's second foul on Eva Hart. Team foul number 4. Inbounds it comes. McCullough Stefanski drives the baseline, floats it up, no good. The rebound is broken loose by Hageman. She races all the way down court. The layup is good.
Got to stop the ball. No defender. Stop the ball in transition.
At the other end, McCullough Stefanski. Hageman scored the last 5 points. McCullough Stefanski, 3 from distance off the front rim, no good. And a foul is called inside. Looks like it's on Blackwell. Or maybe Blackwell was the victim. Yeah.
I don't know. She launched that. Her heels were on the sideline. That was a long 3.
Foul is against Manasquan. And it'll be possession, Cedar Creek. 3rd foul on Hart. Comes into Casey Thomas. Cedar Creek goes on offense. They're down 5. Down the lane, McCullough Stefanski off the right side of the rim. Rebound by Thomas, up no good. And a held ball situation in the lane. The arrow points Manasquan's way.
Boy, a couple puppies there as they missed. Real good offense rebound. Just could not get it back. Got the roll twice. They had easy buckets underneath. Could not get the ball to go in.
21-16, a minute 42 left first half. Manasquan leads Cedar Creek. Mabry brings it down. Between the circles, quickly drives right in the lane. She's fouled before the shot, I think. Nope, 2 shots, he says.
They're going to get Messina, I think, Stefanski on the back.
You're right. Her first, team's 3rd.
Then the game of runs for sure so far as Cedar Creek had a run, get to 16, take the lead. Now have going scoreless the last 2 minutes.
Mabry hits the first. She's got 12 points. Second free throw coming. And it's good. 13 points from Marina Mabry. And it's a 7-point lead for Manasquan. Jaffe gets the ball to Messina Stefanski near half court. She spins down to the foul line to Thomas, right side. Her shot's too long. Blackwell gets the offensive rebound. Her follow's no good. Thomas follows no good. Mabry with a rebound. Mabry races down court. Feeds off baseline to Clark, and Clark is fouled.
I'll tell you, Stella Clark, for a 5'3" freshman, Tom, really aggressive to the basket. Throws up some threes, really good ball handler, too.
Yep. The foul is charged on McCullough Stefanski, her first, team's 4th, but 2 shots here for Stella Clark, the 5'3" freshman. Lines it up, and it's good. Those Creek crazies aren't bothering her a bit. 24-16, a minute 8 left first half.
Another run, this time it's a 10-0 run by Manasquan.
Second free throw around, hits every little bit of the rim and falls off into the hands of Casey Thomas. Jaffe across half court. They're down by 8. Swings it left side. They get it to McCullough Stefanski in the left sideline. She starts a baseline drive, feeds to Blackwell, and Blackwell's fouled.
Real good drive that time, and that time Blackwell had inside position, didn't have to shoot over anybody. They had no choice but to foul her.
Personal fouls on Sullivan, I believe. It is her first. 6th team foul, but there's only 54 seconds left in the first half, so it's probably not going to be a 1-and-1. Blackwell kind of holds the ball on her hip for a minute, looks at the basket, and now lines it up. The free throw is no good, off to the right. Everybody's got a different style. This time she just lines it up quickly, and it's no good. Rebound by Mabry. Feed inside to Sullivan. She can't get the shot, brings it out with a dribble. 40 seconds left in the first half. Mabry with the ball, hesitates, feeds down inside to Sullivan, and she's fouled. Samantha Sullivan, who has over 1,000 points and is going to Wagner, 6'1" senior, steps to the line for a pair of shots. Fouls against Blackwell. Sullivan shooting 2. First one is good. It's her first point.
1,000-point scorer. They've held her down, but they haven't been able to do about Marina Mabry so far.
Second free throw. 37.4 seconds left. She makes the second, hit the front rim, then the glass, and dropped in. So it's a 10-point lead for the Warriors, and Cedar Creek brings it across half court. Marcina Stefanski double-teamed, spins away from it, penetrates. The ball's knocked away from behind, and the 1-and-1 does come into play. A foul's called against Manasquan. Addie Masonius, a 5'4" freshman, draws the foul.
Officials did not know, but it is a 1-on-1, as you pointed out.
Yep, that's the 7th team foul.
Marcina Stefanski's going to go for the line for Cedar Creek.
She has 3 points in the game, a three-pointer. That early stretch of the second quarter when Cedar Creek got hot and got back into the game. In fact, got the lead. First free throw is good by Stefanski. 26-17. Both good. She's got 5. An 8-point lead for Manasquan. They've got the ball, playing for the last shot. Mabry walks it across half court. 15 seconds. Down to 10 seconds. She's repositioning people. Mabry to the baseline, double team, spins away from it. It's stolen away by Jaffe. By Stefanski. Marcina Stefanski stole it, raced across half court, and threw it up at the buzzer way too high. So it's 26-18, but it was 15-14 in that second quarter as the Pirates of Cedar Creek, after falling behind 9-0, settled down and actually took the lead in the second quarter, but they trail by 8 now. Interstate Batteries in Egg Harbor Township is now the 10th largest in the country, bringing their excellent service to
Both offensively and defensively.
And Cedar Creek greatly outnumbers Manasquan in this gym. I mean, if there's 500, 400 people, 380 of them are from Cedar Creek. Might be a few neutrals here, too. All right, the ball comes inbounds to Cedar Creek as we start the second half. They trail by 8. They work it to McCullough Stefanski. She drives into the lane, feeds on the right wing to Jaffe. Back outside. Marcina Stefanski gets a screen. Thomas rolls off of it, but the ball's stolen away by Hart. Lead pass to Mabry, and Mabry is fouled. Basket's going to count. She put it up with the left hand, and she's going to go to the line.
Again, quick hands defensively here. Just a little careless with the ball. Boy, once they get it, they go.
Now, see, if that starts to happen, Steve, Cedar Creek's going to be in trouble. If they start to get in transition, it's going to be a problem for them. Here's a three-point play as Mabry makes the free throw. She's got 16 points, 29-18. In the corner, Morgan Stefanski brings it out with a dribble, drives the lane, off the glass and good.
Good screen down there, but low side by Casey Thomas, got her free.
Her first 2 points, 29-20. Hart brings it across half court. Holds up a couple of fingers to indicate the set. Dribbles left. He's been dribbling a long time. Brings it to the foul line to Sullivan. Sullivan feeds inside. The shot's no good by Mabry. Rebound comes off to Jaffe. She races across half court to McCullough Stefanski on the right wing. Bounces baseline. Turnaround shot is good, like a jump hook scoop or something from Morgan
with the
Stefanski.
left hand.
Yeah, she's got 4 quick ones. 29-22. Right side, Ford. Bounces to Hart between the circles. Hart moves right. Hart tries to bounce it inside, and Jaffe kicks it into the third row.
It was about a 38-yard field goal, Tom. At the distance, I know it was between the uprights or not.
Yeah. Everything in blue here at Williamstown. A nice gymnasium. Not the best signals technologically, but here's Ford down the baseline. Bounces across the baseline. Backing up for 3 is Hart. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound chased down by Mabry. Mabry feeds Sullivan. Sullivan starts a drive, tries to feed it to Hageman, but it's knocked away. Hageman goes back and gets it. Bounces inside. They feed nicely for the layup to Samantha Sullivan, her first field goal. She has 4 points. McCullough Stefanski at the other end. Lobs into Thomas. Thomas up and good. Her first field goal.
If you get the ball down to her, that time she got it to go.
31-24. Across half court, it's Hart. Hart passes right side to Ford. Gets it to Mabry. Down the baseline, she's fouled.
I think that's a non-shooting foul on the floor.
That's the second foul against Cedar Creek and the third against Marcina Stefanski. It is possession, Manasquan. Mabry with the ball. In the corner. Hageman back out to Mabry. They work the right side. She gets a screen, pulls up, 3 on the way, and a foul. Looks like she's going to have 3 free throws.
And that's a 4th on Marcina Stefanski, Tom.
No matter how many times you tell players not to try to block jump shots, they still do.
Yeah, she was going to her off to her left. It was a tough shot, and she reached in. That was a tough foul to take. 2 quick ones she picked up.
First free throw is good. 17 points for Marina Mabry, the 5'11" junior. Second one almost bounced off, but it didn't. It dropped in. Here comes Blackwell back on. Stefanski sits down. Marcina with her 4 fouls. Mabry completes the trifecta.
Or the hat trick.
Whatever. She's got 19. 34-24. Feed inside to Blackwell. It's tipped to Thomas. Thomas can't get through. Gets it to Kalis Stefanski, and there's a foul.
And you got Courtney Hagman there on a push.
That's her first, and the first against Manasquan here in the second half. Jaffe inbounds. They swing it on the wing. There's a three for Morgan Stefanski. Hits the rim, no good. Blackwell with a good position, gets the rebound. She missed the shot, but fouled by Sullivan, and she'll have a pair.
Great offensive rebound position there by Blackwell. As you said, she got inside position, got it up. Just couldn't get to go back over the front of the rim.
Second foul on Sullivan. Once again, Blackwell takes that deep breath, holds the ball on her right hip, fires it up. It hits the front rim, no good. She's 0 for 3 on the line. Has 2 points. Second free throw coming from the 6'1" sophomore. And it's perfect. She's got 3. It's 34-25. Across half court, it's Hart. Swings it left side. They bounce it baseline to Sullivan. Long skip pass to Hart. And she didn't quite know what she wanted to do with it and traveled.
That was a long skip pass. She had the open three, decided, midway through the shooting motion not to try it. Shuffled her feet.
Jaffe walks it across half court. Jaffe with a crossover, another crossover. Didn't penetrate though. Kalis Stefanski between the circles, lobs for Thomas. She gets it at the baseline. Short shot up and good.
Muscled that one in. She was able to muscle in over top of Sullivan.
Not easy either because she was really deep. Almost under the basket, 34-27. They swing it left side. 3 on the way from Ford is good. Bridget Ford has 6 points. It's 37-27. Manasquan by 10 halfway through the third quarter from Williamstown High School here on 97.3 ESPN FM. Jaffe on the wing. Thomas holds, starts a drive, lobs back out to Jaffe. Jaffe crosses over, bounces to Thomas, moves to the basket, she traveled.
Good defense that time as 22 gave her no room at all. Bridget Ford got up in her grill and gave her no chance to go to the basket.
Here comes Clark back in. And Hart will sit down. And Alyssa Reeves, 5'6" junior, checks into the game, replacing Thomas for Cedar Creek. Clark walks it up. Shows all the signs of being a classic point guard for the next 3 years. Clark between the circles, moves right to the right wing, bounces inside. The shot's up and no good by Sullivan. And the skirmish for the rebound is a held ball. Manasquan has the arrow.
Said that Clark made a real good entry pass there to get a good shot.
Pass will come inbounds from Hageman under the basket. 3:34 left, third quarter. 10-point lead for Manasquan. They get it in to Sullivan. She throws it up, spins it up over her head. It doesn't go in, but she drew a foul.
Very well conceived inbound play there. Like you said, she got an easy look at the basket over her head, but gets to the foul line again.
Alyssa Reeves, who just came into the game, draws her first foul. It's the 4th against Cedar Creek. And Sullivan will shoot 2. First one's no good, back rim. She's 2 for 3 now on the line. Has 4 points in the game. 1,000-point plus scorer. As we said, accepted a scholarship to Wagner University. Second free throw's good. 5 for Sullivan.
And after a short rest, Casey Thomas back in the game for Cedar Creek.
Reeves sits down. Jaffe across half court, bounces right side. Kalis Stefanski feeds Thomas. Right of the lane, short shot, good.
Good drive by
Thomas.
Good drive by Stefanski there and kicked it to Thomas, so she has 9 now, Tom.
She does indeed. Should be one of the top big girls in the Cape Atlantic League next year, as she was this year. Clark with a crossover, swings it left side. They get it baseline to Sullivan. Sullivan to Hageman. who backs off, bounces to Clark right side, lines up a three. Good. First field goal for Stella Clark. She has 4 points. 12-point lead for Manasquan. Jaffe outside with a crossover. Down the lane. She makes the shot, but well before that, a whistle blew and a foul was called. Looks like it's Run Hageman. Her second. Team's third. So it's possession, Cedar Creek. Jaffe holds. Passes to Mikala Stefanski near half court, and she's fouled. Ends up on the floor. Fouled by Clark. So both teams have 4 team fouls. That's the first on Clark. Cedar Creek will inbound. Morgan Stefanski gets it back to Jaffe. Pulls up for 3. Short. And it's out of bounds off Blackwell.
Yeah, they're hitting those 3 for 5. Tom, unofficially, about 1 for 6 and 10 from 3-point. That's been the difference.
Clark lines up another 3. Back rim, no good. Rebound is on the floor, scooped up by Blackwell. On the run, Jaffe. Jaffe bounces left side. Driving inside is Morgan Stefanski, and it looks like she drew a foul.
Looks like she's in a shooting motion. 22, it looks like going to pick up the foul. Bridget Ford, her third.
Third on Ford, the 5th team foul against Manasquan, but 2 shots here for Morgan Stefanski. She and her sister Mikala are going to Goldie Beacom. First free throw's good. Ford is replaced by Addie Masonius, 5'4" freshman. Second free throw is good. 6 points for Morgan Stefanski. If you look at the lineup here, Manasquan's going to be pretty good next year. And there's another Mabry coming along. 3 for Clark, no good. Blackwell with a rebound. Jaffe across half court to Morgan Stefanski, back to Jaffe. Jaffe moves left with a dribble, top of the key, with a crossover, can't get through. And the ball is tipped out of bounds by Manasquan. There's this one little spot of the court that the
basket support's right in our way.
Yeah. Jaffe to inbound to Thomas, who's looking at a 3, finally decides to take it and hits it.
She said, why not?
They backed off, didn't want her to drive. She thought about it and finally hit it. She's got 12 points. 9 of them in this quarter. Now Mabry's going to answer, and she does.
From distance, that was way out.
22 points, a 3-pointer from Mabry. Driving, they get the ball to Thomas, right of the lane. She ball fakes, has the ball tipped off her leg and out of bounds. Comes right to our table.
Yeah, I don't think that's what Franny Rafe wanted, her putting the ball on the floor there. She's got to give it up and get back to the blocks if she doesn't have the shot.
44-34, Manasquan by 10. You get the feeling that Mabry's just saying to herself, hey, I'll do what I can when I'm needed. Because she doesn't dominate. Oh, here's a steal by Jaffe from start to finish. Now the ball comes loose. It's scooped up by Hageman. She drives, feeds Mabry, shots up. It's good, and she's fouled.
Well, I'll tell you, great strength by Mabry there. She got hammered by Blackwell, and she was strong enough to get it to go. Big turnover there by Cedar Creek. They had a chance to get a single digits.
Third on Blackwell, 5th team foul against the Pirates. And Mabry, with 24 points, goes to the line. She has 11 in this quarter.
The 4th turnover this halftime to go to 12 in the first half. 16 opportunities they haven't had to score.
25 points as Mabry completes the 3-point play. And it's a 13-point lead. And now a foul is called, I think, on Mabry. Or is it Clark?
Looked like Mabry, but let's see what they call him.
Yeah, it's Clark. I thought it was Mabry, too.
I did, too. But No matter. That's the 16th foul, I believe, isn't it?
It is, and the second against Clark. Inbound, it comes from Cedar Creek. Thomas, top of the key, spins again. Now flips it to Jaffe. Jaffe in the corner. McCullough Stefanski lobs to Blackwell, and Mabry ties her up. But the arrow's Cedar Creek's, so they'll keep the ball into their own basket. Jaffe will inbound. Holds. Throws the long pass to McCullough Stefanski at half court. She crosses over, couldn't lose Clark. Crosses over again. Clark playing good defense. Now McCullough Stefanski penetrates, feeds outside. Morgan fakes the three, shoots a 17-footer, and it's good.
Hey, a real heady play by Morgan there. Some in her face, took that ball fake inside, hits a 17-footer.
She's got 8 points all here in the third quarter. 20 seconds left. Manasquan up 11 with the ball. Hageman pulls up right of the lane, off the glass, no good. Rebound taken off by Morgan Stefanski. Jaffe gets it ahead to McCullough Stefanski, who has to save it, and it comes to Manasquan. Clark with the ball. And it's stolen away by Jaffe, who throws it at the buzzer. She was aware that time was running out and the shot was way short. So we played 3 quarters here at Williamstown High School, and it's 47-36, an 11-point lead for the Warriors of Manasquan. Interstate battle.
Cedar Creek 7 for 10, Tom, shooting percentage, 70% that quarter, but they had 5 more turnovers, again, to bring their total to 17 for the game. But you're shooting 70%, you get more shots, you got a chance, you can't turn the ball over. That's been the problem so far.
21-18 advantage for Manasquan in that third quarter. We start the fourth. The Warriors have the ball. They get it to Mabry on the left sideline, guarded by Jaffe, and it's tipped by Jaffe, picked off by Morgan Stefanski. Out ahead to McCullough Stefanski, who drives and draws a foul. Foul number 4 on Bridget Ford.
I tell you, there was a real physical confrontation down in the corner that time after the turnover by Mayberry, as Jaffe went to the floor hard, and she was not happy. The officials talking them both down a little bit.
On the line will be McCullough Stefanski. Foul is, as we said, number 4 on Ford, and number 7. So it's foul shooting the rest of the night for Cedar Creek. First free throw is good by McCullough Stefanski. And that's not something you want to do, is put Cedar Creek on the line. Ford sits down, Clark's back in. 14 seconds into the fourth quarter. Second free throw is no good. The rebound taken off by Hart. Down court. They get the ball to Hart, who feeds inside, but it's right through the hands of Sullivan and out of bounds. Cedar Creek ball. They're trailing by 10. Marcina Stefanski gets it to Morgan. Bounces. McCullough shoots the 2-pointer. Off the rim, no good. Just inside the arc. And the ball loose on the floor. Finally grabbed by Stefanski, McCullough Stefanski, and she's fouled. Fouled. If it's Hart, that's her 4th.
That's correct, and so we'll have McCullough Stefanski go on the line for 1-on-1. again, this is what Cedar Creek needs. Tom, foul shot stops the clock, and is very good foul shooters. You said they are. Definitely what they're looking for.
Addie Masonius back into the game. So 2 players on the bench with 4 fouls for Manasquan. First free throw is good.
Rattled around. I just said, say they got to make them, though. They did there.
7 points for McCullough Stefanski. 1,000-point plus score. Second free throw. Back rim, front rim, no good. Clark got the rebound. Clark across half court. Gets it to Mabry, who swings it left side to Masonius. Back to Mabry on the left wing. Skip, nice feed inside. And the layup by Sullivan.
Great pass.
I think she saw the shooting situation better than Sullivan did. She led her right into a position where she could lay it right in. Terrific pass. Feed inside. It comes loose to Mabry. Across half court. Lobs it inside for Hageman, and it's out of bounds. Last touched by Manasquan. Cedar Creek possession. They're down 11.
Cedar Creek does have Marcina Stefanski back in.
Timeouts called by Cedar Creek. 6:43 remaining in the fourth quarter. It's 49-30. .43 left, fourth quarter, 49-38. Manasquan leads. St. John Vianney has beaten Gloucester Catholic in Girls A, 58-47. St. Joe Metuchen has beaten Paul VI, 81-62 in Boys A. And Ewing has beaten Delsey, 83-49 in Group 3 boys. Top of the key. Nice move by McCullough Stefanski. She's through and lays it in.
Real good fake pass there, Thomas. She faked the pass to the corner and went right to the basket.
She's got 9. It cuts the lead to 9. Bounce inside to Sullivan. Back out to Clark. 3 on the way. It's good. No, that was Masonius. Her first points. Addie Masonius, the 5'4" freshman. Here's a save by Masonius. Apparently not. She stepped on the line. And once again, Jaffe ends up on the floor. And the Creek Crazies are pointing out exactly what they should have called.
I think the official was confused again, Tom, with the end line. It's really hard with all the blue there.
Here's a 3 on the way from Casey Thomas, no good. Mabry went for the rebound and a whistle.
They're going to get a hold, I believe, on Mabry. Jaffe's on the line.
That's the 9th team foul. Jaffe shooting 1-on-1. First one's good. They got 33 committing the foul. We don't have a 33 on the court.
Yeah, I think it was 3, Tom.
Okay.
Mayberry, I think he...
Second free throw is no good. Mabry has the rebound. Down court, Masonius feeds back to Mabry in the lane, and she's fouled. Casey Thomas, her first. And that's the 6th team foul against Cedar Creek, so the last 5:56 of this game is probably going to take a little while.
Yeah, and we talked about Cedar Creek's fantastic foul shooting against Middle Township, Tom. They've missed 8 field goals, or 8 free throws attempt unofficially tonight.
Wow. Officials are at the table talking it over with the scorer about something, or straightening out something, who the foul was on. Yeah, they probably charged it to poor Gillian Black, 5'6" sophomore, who's sitting on the bench. Free throw's good by Mabry. She's got 26 points. 53-41, 5:56 left. Second free throw's good. 27 for Mabry. McCullough Stefanski pulls up. Her shot's off. Rebound bounces long to Masonius. Down court, Clark throws it up, no good. And the rebound grabbed inside by Stefanski, by Mercina Stefanski. McCullough Stefanski drives in the lane. The rebound taken by Masonius.
If you're not sure, Tom, just say Stefanski. The odds are pretty good.
Yeah, it is, but then the people don't know who's doing what. Here's a shot by Mabry that's no good, but she got fouled, and she's very good at drawing them. Might be Mercina Stefanski's 5th, is it?
Looks like it. She's headed out.
Yep. Mercina Stefanski has fouled out. With 5:24, she had the job of guarding Mabry. She ended up with 5 points.
Sure not the way the 5'2" senior wanted to end her career if it does. They do not come back with fouling out with 5:24, you said, left in the game.
They shot a free throw. They've gone to the benches. They haven't replaced her yet, have they?
Calling the coaches too. They're getting a sub in.
Here comes Blackwell in now.
So I would assume that free throw doesn't count.
Did she make it?
Yes.
Well, it counts.
I thought they had to sub the player out of the game first.
They are supposed to, but if they forget,
they
everything that happens up till the time they remember counts.
Okay.
So Mabry shoots another. 5:24 left, fourth quarter. 14-point lead for Manasquan. Cedar Creek took the lead in the second quarter by 2 points. Well, she missed that free throw. Rebound, though, taken off by Masonius. And the 17-footer is up and good by Sullivan.
Starting to stretch it out now. 16-point lead. Cedar Creek's going to have to make some threes or get to the foul line.
9 points for Sullivan. Here's a three on the way. Morgan Stefanski, it hits the top of the backboard. The rebound taken off by Hageman. She drives the length of the court and lays it in.
Transition game's outstanding for Manasquan, Tom. They get the ball. Whoever gets it can go.
9 points for her. Thomas with a strong move draws a foul.
Can't get it to go, but Mayberry's going to be called for a third, I believe.
They only have 2.
Okay.
But it's a double bonus the rest of the game. 4:48.
Maybe 33. I gave it to the wrong person.
Yeah. Poor Gillian Black. On the line, Casey Thomas with 12 points in the game. First free throw's good. Casey's 4 for 5, it looks like, on the foul line. Got a double-double. She had 11 boards in the first half. 13 points now. Make that 14 as she hits them both. 59-43. Manasquan by 16 with 4:44 left. Clark across half court. Long skip pass. They whip it inside to Sullivan. It's stolen away by Thomas. McCullough Stefanski with it. She's outnumbered. Backs up. Now her pass is ahead. Morgan Stefanski for Blackwell. Throws it too high. Mabry intercepts. Mabry with a long bounce pass. Hageman lays it in.
Boy, what a great pass that was, Tom. A baseball, one-hop, long bounce pass. Right on the money.
11 for Hageman. Driving inside and blocked out of bounds. McCullough Stefanski's shot was blocked out of bounds. Might have been Clark.
I think it was Clark.
Well, 5'3" freshman.
Yeah.
Of course, McCullough's only 5'5". She's got the ball again on the sideline. Loses her footing. Tries to get it to Blackwell. It's still loose. Nice save. Jaffe with a 3. Off the rim, no good. Blackwell with a good rebound. Follows but misses, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line.
Again, offensive rebounds just can't quite get the putbacks. They were fouled, but I think they rushed a little bit. They just gathered themselves a little bit. I think they make a lot more of those.
Stella Clark draws the foul. Timeout's called by Lisa Kokoda. It's 61-43, Manasquan by 18. You need a sign? Well, you need Captain Charlie. Captain Charlie at Blue Water.
Thank Joe Fusser for this stat, too. We said Cedar Creek shot 7 for 10 in the third quarter, Tom. Get back in the game, they're 1 for 8 in the fourth.
Wow.
While Manasquan is 5 for 6 from the field.
Blackwell's first free throw hits the front rim, no good. She's 1 for 5 from the line. And she'll have to improve that because she's going to go to the line a lot in the next 2 years.
With 9 missed free throws, Tom would be single digit a game, and there's 10.
Missed them both. Rebound taken off by Sullivan. Manasquan, Mabry walks it across half court. They'll use the clock. Well, Hart inside pass to Sullivan. Her little spin shots waved off. It went in, but she traveled.
Nice, I'll tell you, a nice move by Sullivan. If she shuffled, but she really did a nice job using her left side or right side to protect and get the left hand over Blackwell.
61-43. Manasquan comfortably on top with less than 4 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. State Group 2 semifinal. Feed foul line. Thomas shot up, banks it in off the glass. 16 points for Casey Thomas. Whistle blows. And I think they thought Sullivan was hurt. She says, I'm fine. So we're going to continue.
I'm not sure that would have counted in the backyard. I don't know if she called glass or not, but it went in. That's what counts.
Hart brings it across half court to Clark between the circles. Clark all alone all of a sudden, but she bobbled the ball, couldn't get the shot, but she feeds inside. The shot's no good. Over the head shot by Hagem, and the rebound by Thomas. McCullough Stefanski points where she wants Blackwell to go. Tries to cut off of her, but draws a foul instead.
They're going to get Clark, I think, for the foul.
2:59 left.
McCullough will go to the line for 2.
McCullough Stefanski will shoot 2. It's a 4th foul on Clark. They have 3 players, Manasquan, with 4 fouls. 2 on the bench. No, 2 on the court, 1 on the bench.
But one of them is not named Mabry, so they're probably all right.
Free throw, good by McCullough Stefanski. It looked like it was going to come out, but it spun back in, and she has 10 points. Lines up the free throw and hits it. 11 points for the 5'5" senior. Clark races across half court to Hart, right side. Hart to Mabry. Mabry with a crossover and a foul.
Looks like it's going to be down on Sullivan.
Yeah. That's her 3rd, but possession to Cedar Creek. 61-47. The left wing, Morgan Stefanski to the corner. Feeds out to Thomas. Thomas drops it off for Jaffe with a crossover. Bounces nicely to Blackwell, and Blackwell's fouled. And that's the 4th on Sullivan.
That could almost be called intentional, Tom. That was a late push in the back before she went up. I mean, it was the official right on it, but that was borderline being intentional.
Fatima Blackwell to the line where she's 1 for 5.
Probably not a bad foul. She struggled at the foul line.
Missed that one. So the foul shooting has been so successful for Cedar Creek. It was 2 nights ago against Middle Township, and throughout the season is hurting them a bit here. And they could certainly have made up some more ground, got this to single digits if they shot like they have most of the year. This time Blackwell puts it in.
11 missed foul shots, Tom.
Well, you get just get 6 of them.
Yeah.
And it's a 7-point game. Hageman with the ball, top of the key. They swing it right side to Hart. Hart gets it to Mabry. Mabry, top of the key. Sullivan, 17-footer, no good. Rebound Blackwell. Outlet. McCullough Stefanski all the way down through the baseline. Over the head shot, no good. Rebound taken by Mabry.
Nice stutter move there by Stefanski, though. Just couldn't get it to go.
A minute 45 left. 61-48, and the foul's called on Jaffe. That's the 7th team foul. Actually, the 8th team foul.
No choice now, but I don't know if 3 is the one you want to foul there, Tom.
She's got 28 points. One rebound away from a double-double. She has 9 rebounds, a couple of assists, probably a few steals. 5 steals. First free throw's good. Will she get 30? She has 29.
1:42 left. She's going to get the opportunity. She'll be at the foul line again, I'm sure, before the end of this game.
She doesn't need it. She makes this one 30 points. 9 rebounds, 5 steals, 2 assists. Jaffe for 3. Rims the basket, no good. Rebound taken off by Ford. Hart walks it up. Manasquan, the champions of the Shore Conference. Central Jersey Group 2 champs. Look like they're going into the state final on Sunday. Driving the lane for a layup is Hageman. She's got 13 points. And it's 65-48 with a minute 16 left. And timeout called by... on Sunday, and it's just a short trip up the Garden State Parkway. Great facility in which to watch a game, too. All right, Mikala Stefanski, her 3 is blocked by Ford, and the rebound comes to Hart. Mabry across half court, was fouled by Jaffe. So you were right, Steve. She is going to get another opportunity.
Yeah, Tom, the story of the ball game is the missed foul shots, and the turnovers early by Cedar Creek. If they kept it to a minimum and made, like you said, 50% of their foul shots, they have an opportunity. But unfortunately, they all count, and Marina Mayberry with 30 points is a little bit too much for them to handle defensively.
Conversely, what is Manasquan from the line? I bet they're very good.
Joe Frost.
Well, she misses that one. Mabry misses the free throw. 17 for 22. Wow.
Cedar Creek like to have that number. They'd be in the ball game.
All right, Jaffe turns it over. Here comes a bunch of substitutions for Manasquan. Molly Bryant, a 5'6" senior, is in the game. And Chiara Palumbi, a 5'10" senior. So obviously Lisa Kokoda getting her seniors into the game. Deep in the corner, it's Hart. Hart starts to drive lane, feeds outside. They get the ball to Mabry near half court. She's like a free safety back there. Now she's at the left sideline, guarded by Jaffe. Hart with the ball, holds over her head. Down to 20 seconds. Out near half court, it's Hart again. She continues to dribble. Down near 10 seconds, and looks like they're just going to dribble it away. 5 seconds. And Hart dribbles toward the bench and has the honor of dribbling away the final 40 seconds or whatever that was of this game. 65-48. The Warriors of Manasquan improved to 24-5, and Cedar Creek finishes 24-5. As another terrific season for Fran Rafe. She's 84-27 now in 4 years at Cedar Creek, and with that big inside combination of Casey Thomas and Fatima Blackwell coming back next year, they should be a team you're going to hear from again. But, of course, the big story here was Marina Mabry. And what's her line look like, Steve? She had 30 points.
Yeah, 30 points. She was 8 for 14 from the field. She was 12 for 14 from the line. 30 points. She had 9 rebounds to go with 5 steals. 2 assists.
And a block.
And a block.
Don't forget that.
So, and a partridge in a pear tree. She does a little bit of everything, and the 5'11 junior surely showed, well, she's one of the best players in the state, as she was actually a difference maker. We talked about the missed foul shots, unfortunately for Cedar Creek, and the turnovers, which, probably kept them from being a little more competitive toward the end. They did hang in for a little while, but just a little too much talent for Cedar Creek to handle tonight.
Marina Mabry is now going to be the problem of either Newton or Wequahic. Those two teams playing, they played earlier at Bloomfield High School in the North semifinal, and the winner will play on Sunday against Manasquan. So it's 30 from Marina Mabry, 13 for Courtney Hageman, 9 for Samantha Sullivan, leading the way for Manasquan. Casey Thomas had 16 points for Cedar Creek. Michaela Stefanski scored 11. Morgan Stefanski had 8. 5 for Mercina Stefanski, and 4 each for Janice Jaffe and Fatima Blackwell.
And Casey Thomas had a double-double also. She had 12 rebounds. So for the young junior, as you said, she'll be a force to be reckoned with next year in the Cape Atlantic League.
So congratulations to Fran Rafe and the Pirates from Cedar Creek on their second South Jersey championship in 3 years. A terrific season. It ends the season for Cape Atlantic League teams. The All-Star Game's coming up on Saturday, March 29th, when a lot of the seniors, including the Stefanskis, will be playing in their final game in their school uniform. And we had some terrific basketball this year. Mike Gill and Tony Blum and the rest of the sports team bringing you all the action here, including the exciting Cape Atlantic League tournaments. We want to thank Pete for his outstanding work as our producer all year. He's an award winner, and he's got his Ocean City shorts now. And we just want to thank all of you and all the sponsors for their participation as well. Football's not that far away. And a great basketball season just concluding. The final score from here in Williamstown, we want to thank the people at Williamstown for their hospitality here. It's Manasquan 65, Cedar Creek 48. And those of you listening on the radio, we're going to go join the 76ers here. You'll get ESPN if you're listening online. So final score from Williamstown, Manasquan 65, Cedar Creek 48. For Steve Parker, this is Tom Williams. Here come Tom McGinnis and the 76ers.